land of theirs that I can take, and it would be a bit much to demand that I get their trade power, 60%. But war reparations would go a long way, and it's only 10% for that. I will hold out for it. Heck, I'll hold out until I have the full war score here. Oh, I have. Okay. Militarist Hejaz, as if we didn't already know. They'll still get tired of the war as time goes on, and we don't have to worry about anything, really. Maybe I should go and just snag Qatar for an extra bit of war score. Jake, can you make them get rid of the core? Ooh. That's not money. And no, I can't, because it's Bedouin culture. And Hassa is, ta-da, Bedouin culture. Wish I could, though. Well, no, revoke cores isn't even available there. Nice. Made it in time to not even take the penalty there. You are now self-sufficient, and I'm definitely going to be taking these. Those are very high development islands. We only took 5. That is 3, so I don't really care. But these ones, I want them. I kind of want Diego Garcia so that I can fabricate a claim on Maldives and go and crush them. So that's probably what I'll do. But first and foremost, I want that second colonist. I want everything. Do I still have my... No, I lost all my spy network with you. Okay, well I no longer need this spy network. I'm going to build a spy network in you. I'm going to send my colonist here. Do I want him here? The answer is no, I don't. I want him here. It's closer, allows me to fabricate more claims. But I need to peace out with you. I'll give it a few more months before I can grab that. I like it when... It's not that I'm forcing myself to be small here. Hell, I could be going out and taking all the islands, but the stipulation really makes me be small and weak. And when you're small and weak and fighting some pumped up AIs, it's just great. The moments in this game where the AI declare war on me are, for me, the best times. Because it's when I am weak, the AI will very... Well, I guess Rights of Man will change it a wee bit, but the AI are not going to pick a fight that they don't think they have a reasonable chance of winning. Let's not bring up the whole contesting claimed thrones. That blows my argument to pieces. I forget how big the modifier length of war goes on for. But if it's at 20 now, then maybe that's as far as it goes. Oh, that's right, I need to state you, because I want that extra money. I'll need to full core you as well, at least I get a half core for free. That means I might get the other cores for free. End their overlordship. Jings, they're bringing a lot to the party here. But I don't mind them having overlordship. I want the money. Oh, length of war is ticking up. I have no reason to peace out with you right now. We'll get enough of a spy network built in Maldives to fabricate on them. We'll build up an army that we can destroy them with. We will be able to out-tech them, which means we'll have military tactics bonus over them. And I'm not scared of that monthly autonomy change. It does not take away from our superior being at peace and having... Well, actually, you are going to tick up, which is kind of funny. But it'll be okay. And Naj are fighting tooth and nail here, but they've already lost. They lost their capital. Okay, just for a touch more war score, I'm going to see if I can manage this. If he comes down to kick my ass, then so be it. I'm not going to contest it. But I want to snip just a little bit more out of our friends in Karakayunlu. And what's nice is I'll get a good bit of forewarning. At the very least, I'll see them in grain going to Qatif, and then I can make my getaway. Did I lose war score there? I thought I had 16. 54 ducats, 10% of their income, no cost to me. That's a pretty good war. But there's still no reason for me to peace out right now. Well, hell, I want to be at peace, so we've been at war for so long. 16 and 16, it's a fair deal. I know a good deal when I see one. Good. Alright, and now I have the added force limit to go and put you in your place, Maldives. I don't have to outnumber you so long as I have better mill tech. Now if I can actually see Maldives on the list, which I'm really bad for. 5 light ships, not terrible. Maldives, 9,000. Including 3,000 cavalry though, so I will at the very least have to bring some of my own cavalry to the party. Oh shoot, that was why I wanted to be at war. The Ottomans were subsidizing us. Oh well, what's done is done. We now have over half of the control of here, which is really nice. That extra money. And that's also really nice. We made over 100 ducats inflation-free, thanks to demanding war reparations. Better grab those galleys of ours. Get them down to Mahé. Once we grab this, we'll actually have a connection of all of these areas, so we're not even going to take any attrition whilst moving around. Bad idea to pull you, though. I'm actually going to keep it so that we can defend ourselves. Actually, what's even the point? Two galleys will not save the day. Warned again. What are you, Great Britain? Time to research some land ships, I think. Yeah. Hello, Kawasim. Nice to know you. Well, we're making ends meet, just barely, but we are. Got all of you guys assembled down here. Since when did I need 11 cogs, though? It does tempt me greatly to get another bit of force limit. If I can get it cheaply through developing. 1, 7, 8... No, I can't. I'm pretty sure we sussed out that it does not tick up, or round up, rather. Doesn't grow very much now, does it? 1 a month? Let's get an extra colonist to send over there. Only purpose of this is to fabricate a claim on you. Actually, that's too soon. We'll hold off on that. No need to pay our army while we're waiting, or our navy for that matter. And like this, I rather think I will be able to afford all those colonies. Phew. I was last here in 1465. What did I miss? A lengthy war with Karakayunlu that we not only didn't lose, we won. And they're getting rebels from their own subject. I think Karakayunlu is going to be in with a bad time. The Ottomans are going to want to tear them a new one. Rivalry, rivalry. The Ottomans still have their core in Erzurum. That core is not going anywhere. Okay, now I can go for it. We will make a stop off here. What I try to do is make sure that at the turn of the month, my units are never at sea. I really don't care about Trade League disbands. Maybe someday I will be one, but no, not for this campaign, actually. May as well start paying people, since we'll be at war soon. Actually, it's a faster journey that way, isn't it? Hop to it. If I'm off by 6 days, I'm going to be unchuffed with this. I'm going to be off by Okay, it was more than 6 days, can't get too mad. Yeah, if your troops are out at sea at the turn of the month, they'll take an attrition hit. It's only 1%. But I'd rather not lose it. You know how it is. So, may as well go over here. We're going to spend a little bit extra, which I always would rather not. But my timing here is a little poor. Got a claim on you. Might as well keep the spy network going for better everything. You love me. I would like to be your friend. But I would also like to eat you. Difficult conundrum. I dare say so myself. Besides that, am I fabricating on you right now? How big are you, Antimoro? Should be nice and near the top and easy for me to find. I'm going to eat you, Antimoro. Even though you are Tech 6, 2 can play at that game. This cavalry is actually not superior to the point where I'm willing to risk this invasion by switching him out. Then again, he has defensive shock. I'm still going to eat you. Ah, but it wouldn't be me. You know it would be me eating you. I now have the range thanks to that. May as well double check on that. Wow. He's too far away for me. Antankara is not. But these 3 are all in cahoots. Okay, that changes things a little bit. It'll take a wee while for this one to become big enough. But I'm still going to eat you. That doesn't change things. I'll have time for it. So, Marawa, whatever it is, will be mine. And so will the rest. We'll just continue spying and building on top. Jake Distance Advisor. He's not available. And I'm not going to burn what little money I have going through it all. This extra piety should help us in defeating the Maldives. Paying extra for this is a pain. Dropping colonial maintenance if just to not be paying for this extra one too much. Thank goodness that happened over in Il Bourbon and not in Diego Garcia, or I'd be very unhappy. But that's a great boon over there. That increased it by 1 manpower as well, didn't it? Lovely. Now I want those horses to be back at full morale. Might take another month after this one. It will. Naval supplies. Not the worst, but early game, the worst. Part of me really misses supply and demand. A big part of me. Oh well. Yeah, it's going to take us a turn of the month to jump onto them anyway. There we go. Now this could go pretty badly. Also, did I not put my general on you? Of course I didn't. That would make too much sense. Not sure if you're the best we could have. Maybe the Amirs could bring... they don't have the influence that I need. Oh well. It's been a goal of the Hormuz people to take the Maldives since time immemorial. We're gonna make it happen. They've only got 1 shock, so although we will take a -2 for our landing, I'm pretty confident we'll be able to destroy them. Well, more than pretty confident, I am abundantly confident. Utter annihilation. And then again, they might retreat to their boats. Yeah, go figure. But I'll take care of them. I'll take care of them. Damn. That was quite the getaway. They were running anyway. That sucks to be them. Okay, now this is actually outside of our range, and we're going to be taking quite the hit here. Unless we secure this on the double. Doesn't really matter about this existing though, so I'm just going to recall you. Burn the colony down, because I'm pretty sure it's only full of marriageable women. We haven't dropped that line in a while, have we? And I really want both of these provinces. The development is just so high. No autonomy, right culture, right religion. It's just the right place to be. It's a shame that this is where we have to be to blockade, so what I think I will do, to spare my sailors, is drop enough, just enough to comfortably blockade and destroy these guys. Which is, sadly, pretty much everything I have. Oh well, we'll just swallow the losses. Whew. Bribes growing more accepted. Not on my watch. We're going to root out that corruption instantly. Even though we barely have the money to do so. I like how loyal you are. I really thought you were going to turn on me. I guess me completely stomping you into jelly, preventing you from bringing up an army, is what's hurting that. I have more units here than I need, but I'm not about to take them away. Or am I? Also, he's building something. I want that marketplace. But I don't want it so much that I'm going to abandon this siege for it. But I do really want that marketplace. But I'd have to hold off for a year. Plus, it's not really going to do much. But I do really want that marketplace. It's not that I'll control a lot of Ceylon, but I do really want that marketplace. And I'm in no hurry here, let's be realistic. No, we're taking the island. Probably spent all his money on that marketplace, well not quite all, but enough. They just spend that money that I'm going to be taking from them on building units though, so no great loss. Losing more sailors than I would like to. 3 years worth of sailors have died. Sailing around the equatorial counter current. But once this place falls, it'll no longer be a problem. Personal favourite feature of Rights of Man. Well, it's not everything has been shown off in the diaries, so I'm not so keen to spill all the beans. This is getting ridiculous. I'm going to pray that it goes on this, otherwise... well, it'll go on this, I'm confident. Confident in nothing. Phew. Didn't lose more sailors. And Ile Bourbon is the place to be. Just how good an island is it, realistically? Alright, thank you. I still really want to kill your ships, though. I think I could kill his ships. I think I deserve defeating his ships. Part of me is thinking, don't be silly, Jake, but another bigger part of me is thinking, let's destroy his ships. You gotta play to have fun, you know? I am not allying the Timmies, I rather don't think. But rival of our rival, who are even Real Kath... They're Indian, right? Huh. Well, sure, why not? It's more dip for us. Jake, can you check Europe, especially the PU war? I'm not sure which war is the PU war. Bohemian Succession, how did I miss that? So, defender against Austria, Austria-Hungary. Well, I would say if it was just this, it could be tied, but Brandenburg and Denmark involved on the side of the defender. I think Austria is going to regret this course of action. Speaking of regretting courses of action, it's time for you to die, Maldives. Your action was existing. The sentence: death. My explorer is really good. I should probably get some lights so they can do their job. But I don't have money. Oh wait, I know how to solve that. I'm gonna need you back though. I'm gonna let the month tick because it'll give the Maldives one more ducat for me to take. Every nation that's independent does 1 ducat per month. Third of a ducat if they are subject. So that's nice, I'm sure nobody minds that much, and it was quite nice to declare a war that wasn't no CB. I know it's the best CB, but it still hurts a fair bit. This place is also really going to want to rise up against me. I'll probably increase autonomy, but that requires... hang on. Okay, no, it's... I was wondering what culture group it was, but it's Malaysian, of course. Alright, we would never get back in time anyway, so let's just enjoy a nice... Well, actually, we don't have to enjoy anything. Get back there. There's no reason to be going anywhere other than down to here, and I will figure that out in due time. Alright. Figured it out. Let's go. Now that you're not at war again, can you get a Timmy alliance? Do I want a Timmy alliance? That's another question. Am I possible to get one? That's also a question. I think Hijaz are doing us just fine and well. Although, amazingly, all that improving relations we've done has ticked away. Also, do I have any spy networks to build? No, so I'll improve relations with you. We're such a diplomatic individual, aren't we? I could stop paying money for men and boats. Still hemorrhaging money, of course, but that's okay. We have to keep our... Well, this is a nation you don't see often. Sharjah. They just use Arabian ideas, they're nothing special, but hey, do they even have cores here starting? Well, it is what it is. And these are what they are as well, Persian separatists. Fort rule changes. I have to be in the mind of 117 and not 118 here. We are not playing by the new fort rules. Looks like Ethiopia is playing by the new Copt rules already, though. They are on a rampage. More so than I tend to see in Rights of Man as well. There's another thing worth pointing out. I have been playing with a lot of 1.18 Rights of Man in the past, well, ever since you've seen Dev Diaries on it and before. So switching back to 117 is not without its hiccups. I have to bear in mind fort rules, mechanics that are not changed, but I think they are in my head. Stuff like that. Jake, do you control Socotra? Second island we ever took. The first one, of course, being the mighty Cogwall. New fort rules, were they announced? Where's a good example? Here's a good example. Fort in the mountains. You don't actually like doing that, because if you have to relieve a fort, you have to go and fight in the fight against defenders. No more! Let's say this was being attacked by Karakunlu. Karakunlu was besieging this fort, and you are the Timurids marching in. The Timurids would relieve the fort as a defender, so it would actually be Karakunlu taking the mountain penalty. Making mountain forts a lot better. Making people like Switzerland, Serbia, you know, they're just going to have a lot easier time. Cox is going to be a lot less inviting to march into if you see those mountain forts, because you're going to have to siege them and keep plenty of units ready to relieve. It's also going to make defensive lines like over here A lot more vital between the likes of France and Castile. Because if you control the mountains and the forts within them, the enemy's going to have a hard time pushing through. Yeah. That sounded like I knew what I was talking about there. That was nice. Naval force limit is tempting. I do need economic... well, I do need economic, but let's take it anyway. Who knows, might give us something really good. Does the mountain thing help Timmy against Persian rebels? Yes, it does. He's still friendly towards me, which kind of cuts us both, but too bad for him. Once Maldives is cored, I'm going to raise autonomy there. I don't want to be dealing with their rebels, and it'll tick down naturally. None of these have islanders, so there's no point putting units down there. You have hit Tech 6, I want to beat you to Tech 7. I don't investing want to be there first though. I bet our heir would make such a good general. And I want more points. Alright, I just have time to do this. 3, 2, 1, pause. I hate you, Sind. Bang. An extra monarch point every month. Just what the doctor ordered. Specifically, the doctor ordered Miltech 7, but we're working on it. Turn of the year, I'm going to lose 3 though. And I already embargo all my rivals. Oh well. And I still want 3 light ships. Virtual bark, engage. Oh, okay, I don't even have the sailors for that. Terrible. But I do have a solution for that. It's called mothballing what I do have. Enjoying their contribution back to the sailor pool, unmothballing them. And then pop. Jake, how long till you can remind a man of your strength? It's a 15-year truce every time because showing strength is 100%. That's probably the reason it's 100%. Wouldn't mind showing Marahan my strength, but they're allied to Scariopia. Thought up that name on the spot. It was genius, right? And I'm keeping that piety high because I want the morale against the enemies that I strike down. Which, yes, is going to be you. But I comfortably want to out-tech you first. And out-armying you would be a nice added bonus. Who are you again? Ander or something or other. You probably don't have any forts, so we'll be okay. Still 9,000, including 3,000 when it comes to cavalry. Scary for me to deal with, but I can deal with it. And look at me. I'm me! Need to figure out where to colonize next though. Am I in range for Terra Incognita? I hope so. Maybe I can get in the ass. We'll see when we get our core on the Maldives. Had to step away. What was the result of QQ War? We gained 16 war score and we're still reaping the results because check that out. War reparations for another 5 years too. I have the feeling these guys are going to rent Condottieri out towards you. It's just a hunch, but my hunches tend to be pretty good. Excellent. Okay, so you do only get the territorial core even though it's already in a state. The more you know, but that gives us an extra bit of force limit that we were looking for. I would like another piece of cavalry, please. Sugar. Mwah. Sugar only gets better. So now that I have a bunch of provinces, the estates are a bit unhappy about this. The emirs, for example, want more. Is there anywhere that has acceptable manpower? Cogwall is actually made for this, so emirs, on you go. Hopefully that keeps them out of my face. It does not. Don't really want to develop it. But maybe I will. Certainly shouldn't develop it with military since